I live and breathe music. It's even before I go to sleep, there's like songs ringing in my head. So everything about it, I love it. I want to be the modern Punjabi teacher to the new kids, and I believe nothing can make them learn Punjabi than singing along to my songs. And I've witnessed that people all over the world, anywhere I go, they're singing the songs word by word, and for me, I feel like that's my goal coming to reality. I'm Talvinder. I'm a singer, songwriter, composer. Dil Mera came out was right after I left my job. For me, it's a very full circle moment. So Dil Mera Part 2, I wanted to release when I knew that the first chapter or the first season is over. So this is a beginning of a new chapter. So I believe when it comes to music videos, it can actually help the listeners understand the song better. But most of the time, the music videos don't do that. The creative goal with Flow is to definitely push the creative boundaries because it's just you and the prompt and your mind and your imagination.
Flow is an AI filmmaking tool built with creatives for creatives. It is built on Google's most advanced video generation model and takes as input textual prompts, reference images, and transforms those into clips and scenes and lets you tell very interesting stories. Flow is also extremely suited for artists who are phenomenal world builders and high concept thinkers.
Just give me like his half shot. Like if you can show like a front profile, I think that would look really cool from the front as well. Try करते हैं इसको ना एक बार.
Talvinder was the ideal partner for this collaboration for several reasons. First, Talvinder's songs are all about love, and we can all agree that we need a lot more of that in our world today. Talvinder and his filmmaker Bodhitya are extremely experimental, and they've been playing with AI tools for quite a while and generating interesting visuals and landscapes.
So it started with the painting that was created by an artist called Sarthak. I shared that painting with Bodhitya and he saw the painting and that's where the whole story started, that let's take this and try to turn him into a real 3D character and use flow and let's take people back in time. It's a love song and the lyrics are pretty simple. There could have been 100 different ways to execute this video. Slow. So.
The ultimate goal of this collaboration is really to show that when you pair a visionary, an experimental, almost like an alchemist like Talvinder with a tool like Flow, the audience can experience something magical.
Since we had flow at our disposal, we thought like why not go for a grandiose setup and so we sort of continued with the artwork. We were like, let's make it a real life character from the medieval era as a knight and let's bring horses, let's bring mountains and castle and wolves and all these elements and like 100 different knights who are dead and all these elements which would have been impossible to do in real life.
What I'm really excited about when it comes to AI and creativity for indie artists is that any idea can now be told. You're only limited by your imagination.
After understanding everything about the song, I just keep listening to the track like again and again. Then I started storyboarding in Nano Banana Pro. Since I've been using this tool for some time, it doesn't feel like using a tool. It feels like working with a collaborator. I usually put the specifications in the prompt that I want to use this camera, I want to use this lens, I want the lighting setup to be like that. Nano Banana Pro, it's so smart, it gives you the exact results you want if you put the specifications about everything. I can just go on and on with Flow because it's so fun to use.
With Flow, the creative process is so much more fluid and iterative. It almost feels like a conversation between the artist and the tool.
So many a times, Flow gave me the outputs I wasn't imagining because I'm more detailed about the character. But the sort of environmental elements it gave me, it understands my prompting and even adds a bit of sauce.
I was mind blown to see what Flo did, and some of the shots and the detail is just amazing. I believe Flo was really good at capturing the mask and the emotions behind it, and especially him being a fictional character. And there's one shot in particular where the character is walking through a fire, and that one just touched my heart.
Being able to
Aquí
create
déjale
this
de.
sort of a landscape
De.
that is so complex and
Being a fictional character, not right there is my favorite.
My favorite feature is the first frame, last frame feature.